question from Herb Zurkowski, the Gazette.
Thanks, Pat, and hello, Jukka. Good afternoon, Jukka. Thanks for your time. Of course, you're going to represent your country next week. Do you have any mixed emotions about that, knowing that an Impact playoff spot hangs in the balance?
First of all, my focus is fully on Sunday. You know, as you guys know, it's a last opportunity for us to take the playoff spot. Everything is still on our own hands. It's a big game, very important game, and I'm focusing fully for that. So what happens after that, you know, I've been called. I will travel with the national team, and it's honor to go there. But like I said, I'm now my head is only here to focus and win on Sunday.
Jeremy Filosa, 98.5.
Thank you, Pat. Jukka, do you know for sure if the procedure will be the same as when you left last month? When you come back, you will have to quarantine for 9 days. And does that mean for sure that you will miss the beginning of the playoffs if the team qualifies? Thank you.
To be 100%.
Hold on, Jukka. You're muted. Can you please repeat? Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so honestly, I do not know what the procedure will be when I come back. Last time it was 9-10 days. What happens now when I come back, I do not know, but we'll see about that.
Next one from Doug Gallivan, CBC.
Hi, Jukka. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for taking my question. I guess we've kind of heard, you know, this saying a lot over the years, you know, choosing club over country. This does kind of put in jeopardy your ability to represent the team in the playoffs, and being the captain of the team. A lot of fans are kind of wondering why you would put that into jeopardy. Can you just sort of justify to the fan base why you've made this decision to take the call from your country when it could put in jeopardy your ability to play for the team in the most important games of the season?
Well, first of all, it's to get called for the national team. It's an honor. I've been part of the national team for 10 years. Right now, the way the national team is, the quality we have in the team, the Euros coming the next summer, those are very big things for me and for the whole country. And this moment to refuse to go, I don't see how I could do that. You know, then what's happening after that? Like I said, we have hopefully we have playoff games after that. That's very sad if I will miss or because of quarantine rules. But hopefully the league can work out something for the players who are willing to travel for their countries and you know, make it maybe a little bit easier for players to participate for those playoff games.
Gemma, Canadian Press.
Hi, Jukka. Obviously, it's been an odd year for everyone all over the world. I'm wondering if you can talk about how this decision to play for your national team is it impacted by the whole COVID situation?
I mean, it's obviously was impacted because of COVID. The Euros were postponed for a year. They canceled the game in March. Now, luckily, we are able to play the games with very strict rules, with a very strict bubble, traveling on charter flights, just isolating the team from outside world. So it's they're doing everything they can to protect the players and make those games to happen. But you know, happy they have had figured that out. So I went with the national team last month and everything worked out very well.
Tom from MLSsoccer.com.
Jukka, nice to speak with you. I believe I have this right in that your contract is up after this season. I guess I just wanted to see if you could speak to that at all. If tell me if I'm wrong there, and I guess what your thoughts are on the future and whether it's going to be in Montreal.
No, you're right. My contract is going to expire end of the year. I can say that I've been happy here. I've been enjoying these 3 years, what I've been here so far, and I've been honored to be captain for the team, and it's been a fantastic achievement for myself. What happens after this year, I don't know, honestly, but like I said, I want to talk about the games, upcoming games, and I'm focusing for that, and after the season, we'll see.
Michel Lamarche, Canadian Press as well.
Good afternoon, Jukka. Hope you're doing okay. If I may, Patrick, I'd like to ask 2 questions. One very quick one related to your trip to Finland with the national team. I just want to understand, in that situation, do you need to ask either Olivier or Thierry, or you make the decision by yourself, that's it? Can you explain on that, please?
Normally in this situation, I think obviously I'm having conversations with the club, conversation with the coach. I'm not like going to leave and not communicating what's happening. So like I said earlier, it's honored to get called. It's as a player, you understand you want to represent your country, and it's tough decision to that you have to choose for something. And like I said, I have like one of my dreams to play for Euros next summer, and for those kind of reasons, I feel it's very important I'll participate for the national team games now.
Michel, we'll get back to you if your question is not answered. Nicolas Landry, RDS.
Good afternoon, Jukka. Just wanted to get your reaction. Well, to know what was your reaction last night or this morning when you watched the highlights of the Chicago game, and the implication it can have on your situation this weekend.
No, I mean, obviously I saw the result. I was happy the Finnish colleague Robin Lou scored two goals for Minnesota, so it was a good goal and good for us. But I think it's important we don't look around too much and look what other guys are doing. We haven't been performing well the last games. We have had opportunities to take the playoff spot, and we haven't been able to do that. So I think it's very important for now and like the last days and the upcoming days to just put everything we have full focus on the game and we have to win. It's so simple.
Gavino De Falco.
Thank you, Pat. Jukka, it's been a hard second part of the season. Only 2 wins in your last 12 games. You've been shut out in your last 2 games. What makes you think, as the captain of this team, that you can get the job done this Sunday against DC United? Thank you.
I feel it's mental, because we have a quality players. We have a fantastic roster, good players. If you compare it to many other MLS clubs, I think our quality is good, and it's just like sometimes it's bad luck, sometimes it's lack of whatever it is. But I mean, like I said, I think we have to focus on ourselves, be positive, and believe in ourselves, and if we do that and we fight as hard as we can, it will pay the price for sure.
Doug, you have another one for Jukka?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to ask a second question. Jukka, we haven't been around the team much this year, so it's kind of hard to get a feeling of how things are going in the locker room with you guys. It's been such a trying season. Sometimes those situations bring the team closer together and kind of galvanize the group. Sometimes it can tear the group apart a little bit. Can you give us perspective on how the locker room is doing so far this year? How are you guys coming together, or is it the opposite?
No, the locker room is doing good. We have a good feeling in the team. We like each other, and it's good. Everybody come along very well. Obviously, you spend every day together, which you are not like 24/7 together, which you're not used to before this kind of environment. But it is what it is. We're here we're professionals. We're here to play. We're here to perform, and like I said, it's just we have a few more days and we are almost there. So it's been a very long season, a lot of up and downs, and now is really time to show the character and show that we can and will be a playoff team.
Paul Vance?
Thanks, Patrick. Hi, Jukka. Congratulations on your national team selection again. I'm not sure I know of any other footballer who would have opted out from playing for their country, so I completely understand. A couple of nice fixtures there for you too. France in Paris and the Wales game as well. Now the Welsh have this guy, you might know him, called Gareth Bale, that you'll probably come directly face to face with during that game. Is that an enticing prospect or a potential nightmare?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it. Like I said, my focus is now on Sunday, and after that I travel and start focusing on those games. But we have one friendly against France. It's going to be a tough one. We have 3 away games. We're going to travel. We know the 3 games: Bulgaria, Wales. Tough games, but it's still everything is on our hand to win the Nations League group if we win both games. But it's going to be tough one, 2 away games and tough teams, but we go game by game.
Michel again. Michel?
Merci, Patrick. Again, Jukka. Okay, so can you describe the week you had this week? Because you decided to stay there. Can you explain, because we were talking to Amir on Sunday, then he left for a team meeting. It seemed the following day, the team announced that it was going to stay in New Jersey. Okay, so can you explain the process that led the team to stay there, and how good was it to stay there? Can you describe all that, please?
No, I mean, for me, it was very simple. Before the game, we knew if we win the game, we're going to be in great position. Obviously, we did not. We realized that how big game the Sunday will be, and I think it was right decision to stay here, get a couple of practices instead of flying back to Montreal for a few days and fly back. So, like I've been repeating many times, it's a big final for us on Sunday. So I think it was good decision to stay here, train, and do everything we can to be ready on Sunday.
We have a couple more. Tristan D'Amour, MLSsoccer.com.
Hi, Jukka. With given the international duty and the fact that you don't know when you'll be able to be back, unless there's a big run, this might be your last game until the Champions League starts back in December. What was your thoughts personally on the likes of having another possible training camp at the very end of the year to play 1, maybe 2 Champions League games?
No, I mean, it was published a few days ago, the schedule. For me, I can only say, like, we have now a big game. We focus on the last game. Hopefully we play playoffs, and after that we'll see when the CONCACAF games start, how long break we have between or whatever. So now we go day by day. We have to focus on Sunday, and I know I'm keep repeating myself all the time, but for me, I don't want to think like what's happening next month or 2 months. It's all about today, and focus on Sunday.
And I guess Herb, you have the last one.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks again, Jukka. Look, I know you've said you're not a very demonstrative or vocal guy, but you are the captain of this squad. This is the most important game of the season. What will be your message to the boys before the kickoff?
It's been a long season. There's been a lot of, like I said, ups and downs, a lot of talking about everything, bubble, environment, tournaments, whatever. But it's at the end of the day, we all love this sport. We all privileged we can play soccer as professionals, and we have to be ready to put everything on that game. We know the prize, what it is if we win. So, it's very simple. That's all I need to say.
Thank you, Jukka. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.